Hey everyone, thank you for joining me on this series about some little-known secrets at Dollywood. Today we're delving into a place that holds Dolly's heart and soul, and that's her childhood home, and we'll uncover some hidden details about it. So stay tuned to all our videos so you don't miss a thing. Have you ever wondered just what Dolly Parton's childhood home looked like? Well, today we'll take a look at her home that she has so many fond memories of as a child. Dolly Parton writes about growing up in the hills of East Tennessee adjacent to the Smoky Mountains. She sings songs about it, she does interviews about it, and in every which way you can tell she has many happy memories of growing up in this small mountain home. Now, her actual childhood home still remains on Locust Ridge. Dolly Parton bought her original home back in Sevier County in the 80s. She had it renovated. The 1901 building is listed at over 1,500 square feet on about 67 acres, on where a few other buildings were also built. Dolly said what they tried to do was make it look like it did when they lived there, but wanted it to be functional. Dolly even commented that she spent a couple $1,000,000 making it look like she spent $50 on it. Even like in the bathroom, it was made to look like an outdoor toilet. Dolly and her family lived in the original house during the late 1940s and early 1950s, and that is the replica you see at Dollywood. You can get to the outskirts of the original home if you make the drive up to Locust Ridge, nearby Evans Chapel on Henry Branch Way. But you can't see it, and don't expect to get too close because it has a huge fence to keep people out and not being able to see in, along with no trespassing signs. So the best thing to do is just visit the one located at Dollywood, as it's a replica that was created by her family. It was designed by Dolly's brother Bobby and decorated by her mother. So when you step inside, you're as close as you can be to seeing what the very space where Dolly's dreams began to take shape. Outside, there's a plaque that gives an insight into Parton's love for her Tennessee mountain home. These mountains and my childhood home have a special place in my heart. They inspire my music and my life. I hope being here does the same for you. Inside this two-room cabin that had no electricity or running water holds something that many people may not know. The furniture and some of the pieces inside the home are original family mementos. Let's talk about the kitchen because, that's where the heart of the home is, right? In that quaint kitchen, the table can squeeze about 9 there and is set with some plates and plain silverware, some cups, and an oil lamp. The kitchen walls are covered with old newspapers and floral wallpaper, along with some old pictures. There's a cast iron stove, the stove where Dolly's mama, Avalee Parton, cooked up those hearty meals and provided warmth. And there's a box of firewood on the floor. There's shelving with some canned jars and tins and other items on display, along with pots and clothing hanging on the wall. There's a partial wall separating the kitchen from the bedroom. In the bedroom, you'll find a couple of beds and a crib, rocking chair, quilts, old photographs on the walls, and even an old radio on a shelf. Now, if you have visited recently, a more interactive experience takes place inside the cabin. Actors portray a young Dolly and her mama with story segments like Stone Soup or Coat of Many Colors. And between each story, there's a transition where the glass goes opaque and then becomes transparent again for guests to view the next scene. Along with the actors' reenactments of different scenes, there is an audio experience, including Dolly's voice, that brings the home to life. These stories help transport you back in that time as if you were watching Dolly's young life. So next time you find yourself at Dollywood, take a moment to step into Dolly's childhood home. Feel the history, see it, and listen to the whispers of a time when her dreams were just beginning to take flight. It's not just a house, it's a glimpse into the heart of an icon, a place where the roots of Dolly's incredible journey run deep. Happy exploring, y'all. Until next time, make a great journey.